6,785 pieces, and we're doing it all today. No, I'm just kidding. So we're gonna see what we got in the box, and we'll start doing a little bit of the build, and we'll see what we get accomplished today. So I'm gonna open this thing up. So once I look inside the box, basically what happens is you get 4 of these. So, and it kind of outlines what part that you want to work on. So again, there's 4 of these. So I was thinking about maybe starting with the legs. So that's what this box right here is. I don't know if there's a specific way. I'm imagining you just kind of build each section and you kind of put it all together. So, yeah, why don't we start with the legs? I think it makes the most sense. All right, so let's open this one up. Move this out of the way here. I mean, unless somebody in the chat wants to see a different part built first. But I think it kind of makes the most sense to go with the legs. So we're just going to open up this box and see what's inside. And there's a ton. So, all right. Now, like most Lego sets, it comes with a ton of bags. And you basically are just going to build it by bag. This looks like you probably need the instructions. So it doesn't look like you're getting one real thick book, like when I was doing the Lands Theater. It was just one thick book. This one looks like it's going to be individual. So let's open this little envelope here. So this is the booklet. And if I kind of go off to the end here, it is 337 total moves or total builds. If I'm looking at this correctly. This is a lot. All right, so what I'm going to do next is kind of separate these bags out. So we have a couple number 6s. We'll set those to the side. We have a 7 here, a 5. So 5, 6, 7. This looks like number, I think this is number 9. Could be number 6. Sometimes they have multiples. So like, there's another bag, number 7 right here. So let's see. So again, this could be number 6 or number 9. I'm going with the writing on the bag. So to me, these all look like number 6. Yeah, same thing with that one. Number 7 again. So what I'm thinking here is these are all 5, 6, and 7s. Yeah, they are. So let's go flip through here and see what the next thing they want me to do here. So they're talking about new building techniques. So it looks like you almost have to like do like these like little Lego screws. Interesting. And it looks like we're starting with bag 5. So this kind of gives you an outline of what you're actually building. So there's number 5. So it's like the bottom, and then number 6 creates those, and then the number 7s are the actual, like the bottom of the leg, I guess. So number 5 would be the very bottom, like kind of like if you think about of like the foot. Number 6 looks like it's going to be a build upon that, and then number 7 gives you the top. So basically all 5, 6, and 7. So you're probably each bag probably holds the same things in there, and you're basically just making 4 of each. So that's what we're doing here. All right, and so I was wrong because we're starting at number 223. So maybe they want me to start at the other book. I mean, I don't know if it matters or not. Because it looks like this is booklet 2, and then it tells me to go to booklet 3. So maybe I should start with booklet 1, just to kind of go in order. So I'm going to set this aside. and I'm gonna open up the other box, I think, and I'm gonna do it in the order that they say. Again, I'm not sure if it matters because it definitely looks like they're done in sections. What you can see on this says book number 2. So let's go to book 1. So I'm gonna open up the other one. You can see right there, it says book 1. So let's do it. Let's just go in order. All right, so we open this up. So it looks like we're building the upper part of the legs that attach to the main base. Yeah, and then I see number 1. All right, so let's do that. Now I'm not gonna take all of these pieces out again. I'm just gonna try to find number 1 here, and I'm assuming it's gonna kind of work the same way. Like that's 3. This goes with number 1. 3, 4, 4, and then here's the booklet. And I could definitely tell this booklet is thicker than the last one. Oh yeah, this is probably about 4 times as thick. So you can see it right there, number 1. Alright, I'll keep these over here in case I need to grab more, but I got 2 bags of 1. So let's see what this thing says here. It gives you a little story, talks about the AT-AT, how tall it is. So in the movies, they're built to be 65 feet tall. It's funny, I always thought they were taller than 65 feet. But I guess that sounds about right, 65 feet. So it kind of just gives you a little backstory. And then it gives you a couple different ways to pose it and tells you the right way to pose it and the wrong way to pose it. So, all right, let's go ahead and start this thing up. So bag number 1, we are building. So this is what it's gonna end up looking like for bag 1, the very top there. So that's the bag 1. That's the part we're doing right now. So we'll see how long that takes. All right, here we go. So there's a lot of small pieces in the small bag 1. Usually what I do is I take the bigger bag and I kind of separate the pieces and organize them. It just makes it that much easier to find them. So I think that's what I'm gonna do on the couch right here. I'm gonna move the big box out of the way. All right. And then the smaller pieces, what I'll usually do is I'll kind of keep them on the table spread out. Makes it a little more easy to find the smaller pieces. Sometimes I organize them, sometimes I don't. It depends how many pieces there are. In this, there really isn't like too many small pieces, so I feel like I don't really have to do that with this one. But I do like to organize the bigger pieces to make it go a little faster. And then it has 1 additional bag, and there's your smaller pieces right there. You can see that. So these are definitely smaller. And let's go ahead and separate these out a little bit. And like I said, we'll do bag 1 today for sure. We'll see how long that takes. Yeah, and if I feel like I could do another one, I'll do another one. All right, just separating the stuff here. Any questions or anything, shoot me a question in the chat. And actually there's another bag right there. So we're just gonna put that to the side for now. Oh, hey, Sleeping Collectibles, what's up, man? Hey, so we're building the AT-AT. Right there. So I picked this up at Star Wars Celebration last week. And so I go to Lego, right, at like 2 in the afternoon on Sunday. And basically what happens is I walk over and I'm like, oh, just kind of seeing what you guys had. They have a few of the land speeders left that I had already bought. And I'm like, do you have any of these AT-ATs left? And he's like, yeah, we got 2 of them. And then of course he tells me the price, and I'm like, yeah, I don't even know how I'm gonna get that home. The box was huge. I mean, I had it right here. It's huge. And like, here's my Home Depot box. I had to go buy to bring it home. That's how big it is. So I walk from the plane down to the luggage and grab my stuff. My wife's there trying to pick me up, and my buddy I went with takes a couple of the smaller suitcases, and she goes to try to put them in the back of the truck, and she's like, and my buddy's like, oh no, you're gonna have to put these in the back seat. And she's like, why? You guys only went with 3 suitcases. And he's like, yeah, no. So I start walking out with this Home Depot box, dude. Oh my god. She's like, what did you do? So she was not quite happy with me, but I talked her into it. So she knows this. My new addiction here is these Legos. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing though. We're doing the AT-AT. So we're doing kind of like a little middle section that sits on top of the legs. All right, so we're gonna go to step 1. All right, so we're looking for. I need to open up these guys. It looks like already. All right, so we're looking for 2 of these blue little guys, 1 of the black ones. I'm gonna have to open up this one too. So there's actually a lot of pieces here for step 1. A lot of small pieces. There we go. And then this long blue piece right here. So I got this guy. I'm doing 2 of these. And I'm doing 1 of these. And that is step 1. So let's put that guy together. So we're going here. I'm going here. Yeah, right? Yeah, she was, she couldn't believe it. I couldn't even believe it. Because it's funny, because I went back over to the Lego shop at it was like 4:55. And, so I originally had told him that I wasn't going to get it because I didn't know how to get it home. And then I said, I'm like, well, I'll come back at 4:55, 5 minutes before the convention closes. And I said, if you have 1 left, I'll get it. So I walked over there and I saw the guy I was working with. And I go, oh, so you don't have any more? He's like, oh no, we got 1 left for you. And I'm like, awesome. Yeah, so then I bought it. But yeah, she was, it was pretty funny when I got home though. Or like when I met her at the car. All right, so we got step 1. Making sure I did that right. So that's basically all we did, was just do those little guys in there. All right, step 2. We're gonna grab 2 of these black pieces again, and then there's a black bar. So this one right here. So same thing, but it's black, a little bit bigger, and then 2 of those little black guys again. So we're gonna go ahead and slide those in like so. Yeah. I was actually shocked that they took it in the airport. That's actually another good story. Is the guy checking the bags? I walk over there with a huge box, and he's like, "What's in the box?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I can't tell you that." And he's like, "Sir, you will tell me that." It was kind of funny. I think he was still joking around with me, but obviously, they have to know. So I told him what it was. And I go, well, sir, if I tell you, you're gonna have a nice story to go tell all your buddies behind there, and you guys will just make fun of me. And he's like, why? What could possibly be in this thing? I said, almost a 7,000 piece Lego set. And he's like, that's awesome. And then we started talking about Star Wars a little bit. So it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. All right, we're on step number. Nope, we're still on step 2. We gotta combine these now. So, let me see how they have it set up. So it looks like I'm going there. Actually, I feel like I have the wrong black piece. Now that I'm looking at this. So this piece they're saying is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is way more than 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And It definitely is listed as a black piece in the book, but I definitely don't think that's the right piece. I'm thinking it's this one. And the only reason why I say that is because it actually has have 10. But why would they show it black? Yeah, because now that I'm actually looking at this, there's really only the 2 long black pieces. Huh. Unless there's another bag one in here. Let me check it. It might be. It's the only thing that really makes sense. Yeah, there it is. Just double check. 3, 2, and 2. Alright, so that's why. Toss it back in here. We'll go ahead and continue this. Yeah, so we're gonna pop these out because I had the wrong one here. And we had to open up a whole other bag. So this is quite a bit. Quite a bit. Alright. Now we'll get the right one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, this is it. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and complete step 2. And then we're going to combine step 1 and step 2 together. And it looks like what I need to do here is connect this with the back one. So just like so. So there we are right there. We just combine them. All right, step 3. I'm adding another of the black ones and 2 more of these blue. And we are going to insert. Let's make sure we got this the right way here. So we're taking this piece and hooking it right in here. And the blue pieces are going to go through this part here. All right, so we have one long piece now. All right. Just making sure I don't skip anything. So we need one more blue and one more black piece. And then we'll move on to the next part. All right. So the blue piece is going in, like so, and the black piece is right next to it. All right, that was actually step 4. So step 5 is we're going to use some of these pieces here. These little black guys right here, those squares. I need 2 of those. I need a long gray, which I have in front of me already, and 4 more of those blue little sticks or whatever they're called. All right, so we are taking our gray piece. We need 2 of those actually. Got them. We're taking 2 of these blue little stick things and we are going to insert it into the 4th and 6th positions. So 4, we want the long side pointing at me this time. So 4 and 6. And we're doing that twice. So 4 and 6. And then we're going to put that into the black rectangle. And it's going right into the middle. 1, 2, yep, right in the middle. And we're going to do the other one too. So that's what that looks like right there. And now this part is going to be added to the first part. And we're going to do that by locking it straight in. And then the other side is the same. Just making. I always double check it, like when I put things together, because I'd rather not have to worry about taking it apart. All right, so there we are so far. Okay. All right, so moving to 6. Now we are. It looks like we're literally doing the same thing as we did earlier. So we're building that long part again. So let me grab what I need. I need the blue one. I need these 2 black ones again. And then I need, it looks like I need 5 and 4. So 5 blue, 4 black. 5 blue, 4 black. One, 2, 3, and 4. All right. And now we're just going to put this together like we did the first one. So 1, 2, that goes there. This one goes on this side. And then the other side was... So this is where we got... Actually, let me do the black one first, because it goes, so with the long piece again pointing at me. So 1, 2, and then right next to that is one of the black pieces. And then we're going to throw that in here. So basically it goes right to the middle. Well, not quite the middle. Well, actually, yeah, it is the middle. I feel like it's a little bit, maybe that's not different, but yeah, it looks a little bit different actually. All right, so we got that together, and now, so I already did the blue part, and it wants me to throw this in here, throw this one in here, and I still have a couple pieces left. I'm just double checking the picture. I think it's good. I don't understand why they told me to have 2 of these, unless it's on the next page, because I have not used everything they told me to grab. Next page. All right, so then we're gonna take this and put these 2 blue ones in here. Now this time the long ones, yes, the long ones are still toward me. Now I'm gonna go. I want to see something on the other one again. I don't think it matters how you put those in, though. Well, maybe it does. No, I did it right though. So okay. All right. Cool. All right, we're moving, and now they want me to combine now. So I'm taking. Let's see. Let me finish this real quick. So I'm taking this black piece, combining it over here, and it's going into 1 and 3. So basically we have almost the exact same pieces last time, and now we're going to attach this to the bottom. That's why it looks a little bit different, because it's going on the bottom. That makes sense. And the black part is in the no, wait. No, the blue piece has to go on the inside. Yeah. All right, so we have like a nice little base. That's what it looks like. Okay. All right, step 7. We need 2 long gray pieces. Now let me see. I have a couple different colors here. So I'm going to count it out. Yep, so 2 of these guys. And we're going to attach these. Now let's make sure we're doing the right side. So we're looking at it like this. And this gets attached to, leave it like this. And then like this. And it looks like it's one away from blue, so just like that. All right, 2 blue, 2 black. Two blue, 2 black. All right, so we're going to the grays again, and we're inserting the blue long ways in first, and we're doing that in between the 2 current blues. So it's going to go right in here. Goes all the way through. Same thing on the other side. And we have the 2 black ones now, which are going in the same place, but further down. So that's where we currently are. You see that? Those are ones I just inserted on either side. Again, we have a nice little base now. All right, we're on step 9. I'm grabbing 2 red. Making sure they're not the same. Yep, they are the same. Okay, 2 red. And we're just going to pop these on those little pegs that we just put in. And we're lining it up with the gray. Easy enough. Easy enough. And now we're just making it a little bigger for the blue little pikes or poles, or I don't even know. Again, if you know in the chat what these things are actually called, some of these pieces, let me know. That's the one thing I don't really know too much about Legos, is the actual name of the pieces. So any help with that would be great. All right, so I'm putting 4 of these in, 2 on each side, and we're doing small side in this time. Small side in, 1 away. Same thing on the other side. So we just extended those couple things out there. We're grabbing 2 of these long black pieces now. So these are the pieces I think I originally was talking about in the very beginning of the video. So the 2 nice big long ones. And we're going to toss these on those, the little posts or whatever you want to call them that we just did. And this is going to extend our base. Definitely locks them in there. This one's being stubborn. There we go. There you go. So you can see we're just starting to make it a little bigger. All right. Next page, we are on to step number 12. And now we need 2 of the bigger blue, the ones we've been working with, these guys. And it wants me to grab 2 of the smaller ones now, which are they're like half the size. I know it's going to be hard to see in the camera, but that's how tiny it is. All right, the small ones go in the inside of those black pieces we just did. And it's on the second hole, so we're put those on. And then the longer ones are going. Again, I don't think it much matters how I do this because I think it's pretty much halfway in. So it looks like I want to go 3 away from the last blue. So 1, 2, 3, so right there. And I'm just going to push that in. And same thing on the other side. It's hard to tell on the picture. Again, I don't know how much it really matters. It looks the same on both sides, so I'm just going to do it the same way on both sides. 2, 3, push. So we just added those blue ones right there. All right, now it wants me to add 2 more long black ones. So let me see what I got. I do have a few of these left. Let's count the number. Looks like it's 10. And this is 10, and this is 10. So we got them. And we are attaching these now to the end So we're just going to continue to build this out. Obviously, when you're doing this, you obviously know you're right when it lines up perfectly. Yeah, so there you go. So again, I don't think it much matters which way, but now I'm making it a little thicker, getting that nice base. Again, this part is going to be resting on the 4 legs. So you're going to have the 4 legs, and this is the piece that's going to sit on top, and then the actual, like, I don't even know what you call that in the AT-AT, but the area, like, where the people, or, the Emperor's guards, or whatever you want to call them, will be in there. The Imperial troopers or Imperial officers will be sitting in there. So, all right. So we're good there. We're going to move to 14 now because we just did 13. All right. We need 2 of these small, I guess it's like a light beige or dull yellow color. And then we need 2 of the long pieces over here. So that's kind of that dullish yellow, almost like a light gold beige color. So I got those 2, and then I need 1 of the more gold colors, which is this one. So you can see that's a little darker, so I hold them up together. There's the difference. And then I need 1 of these actually 2 of these little angled pieces. They're gray. And that's just what it looks like. Just like a little angle. All right, so we're going to start building it upwards now instead of out. All right, so this guy is going to slap on, let's see. It looks like it's going to the end of that gray. Now, I don't know if I have the right one because according to, well, actually, maybe I do. It looks like it wants me to go all the way down. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm going all the way down, and then I'm going to bring this guy in here. I'll show you guys here in a second. I see how this works. And I'm just going to do the same thing on the other side. So that's what I did. And I'm just going to complete the same thing on the other side. All right, so we got that done. We're good there. So basically it's just the same on both sides now. All right, next piece is going to be, I need 2 white. So I got that over here. I need 2 of, yep, these are the ones 8. I need 2 of these little silver ones, or gray ones. So I got 2 here. 2 more of the angles, and 1 of the gold. I'm looking for the other angled piece. There it is. 2 angles, another piece of the gold. Alright, we're going to be covering, it looks like, the other side now. So let's see. We're doing angle piece on the other side, that small, dullish yellow. So kind of going down the other side. And then we're going white and white, and then that small gray piece on both sides, and we have the gold one in the middle. So we're trying to get a little bit built up. There's the side view, and that's what it looks like on top, and this is the part we just did. Step 16. We need 4. Let me see what this one looks like here. All right, so this is an interesting piece. So 4 of these, I'll show you here in a second. Let me find it. So this must be it. So this is kind of like pre-built almost, but you can't take it off. So that's what it looks like. It's got this little thing here, and on top you can see it's built up a little bit, but it's got these little things on the side where you can insert. So I got 4 of those, and we're gonna put these on the outsides next to those white pieces, and then we have 2 more to go on the other side. So if I had to guess what that was, it's going to have to be something with connecting those legs, possibly. Because there's 4 of them. There's 4 legs. But, you know, I don't know for sure until I get that far. But that's what it looks like right there on the side. And the other side's the exact same. See, let's lift it up just a little bit. All right, we need 2 of these blue, little skinny guys. We need 2 more of the white. We need 2 of these green angled ones. So this is the green angled. So it's a little bit angled. And then white and 1 long gold. Well, actually, no, it's not the gold. It's the, I don't know. I need a good name for this color. Like banana or something. The banana colored. Kind of does look like a banana, like a older banana. All right, I got the. I need 2 white. 1, 1, 2. Good there. Okay. So now we're gonna do. So the green. We'll do the green first. So let me make sure I have this. Okay, I'm gonna reverse it. Just making sure the green. Actually, you know what? Let's do the white first, because the green then goes next to it. And the green drops down like so. And I'll show you here in a second. This one's gonna go across the top. It looks like. And then the blue ones. Here. And there you go. So the focus was by the blue right there. All right. That is step 17 completed. Now we're going to 18. All right, step 18. We need a couple of covers. So the covers of these pieces, that's what I call them. No idea what the real name is. Again, if you know, let me know in the chat. I need 2 of those small banana pieces. So these little guys here. I need 4 more of those green angled pieces. Got them. All right, so now I have some kind of crazy angled pieces I need. Let's see if I can find it. Looks like it's this one and this one. Actually looks like a little mouse droid. Right there. Small. So I need 2 of those, and then 2 more. It looks like a double mouse droid. There's that piece. Like that. There we go. Oh yeah. What's up, White Shadow? Yeah, man, this thing is gonna take me a while. I have bags upon bags upon bags. So I don't think you were here earlier. So yeah, it comes in 4 of these. So I opened up the second one first, thinking that you build the legs first. But after kind of looking at the instructions, it kind of looked like I'm just gonna follow the right order to do it. I think you could probably go out of order because I think eventually you're just gonna put it all together anyways. But yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's almost 7,000 pieces, and I did the land speeder, and that took me about 3.5 weeks. You know, I ain't working on it every day, but yeah, this one's gonna take a while. I'm gonna try to get through the first bag here at least today, but I mean, I've already been on here for almost a half an hour, so. All right, so let's go ahead and get this part. We're on step 18 here, so we're gonna do. Just make sure I know where I'm at. I'm gonna turn it around again. All right, so we got. I'm gonna cap this off here. That looks right. And then we got this guy here. And I'll show you when I got the one side completed. And then I'll knock out the other side. And then my little mouse droid. Looks like, let's see. So let's see if I'm seeing this right. This is going here. That's an interesting piece. And then this one, And it looks like this guy goes here. So I'll show you this and then I'll do the other side. So you're looking right up here. So you can kind of see the mouse droid things right there in the end. And then I put the green right here. With that little banana piece. I'm calling that color banana. Because I don't know what else to call it. Alright, so we're gonna just do the same thing on the other side. Alright. 2 pieces left. I'll tell you, it's kind of amazing to me that the people who designed this, I mean, just doing that land speeder that was like under 2,000, it just, I don't know how long it would take these guys to design this kind of stuff, but it's pretty incredible actually. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't have the patience, I don't think. I'm surprised I have the patience to even build it, to be honest with you. What was that? Yeah, seriously, right? Yeah. I just hate being live for like an hour and a half just building Legos. It's like, I wish I could make it more interesting, but there's like only so much I can do with like, you know, make sure you guys can actually see it. I was thinking about doing like building it and then like doing like a fast forward type thing, but I don't know. I like talking, so. So these last 2 green pieces are going next to the whites. Okay. All right, so we're good there. So there's the full look. And like I said, we're building the part that the legs will be attached to, and then the kind of like the main meat, I guess you'd want to call it, of the AT-AT will be on top of that. All right, so we've got a couple big blue ones here. Got it. Have you been watching Kenobi? What do you think about that? So far, I like it. I mean, it's been a little slow. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about that Reva character. Just, I don't know. I feel like they could have done it without her. Honestly, like the 5th brother, I love. I mean, they have the other Inquisitor there too, who has literally done nothing. And I don't know. I just don't know why they brought her in. It just, I don't know. I guess we'll see. You know, we'll see what happens at the end. Even though there were some leaks out there. Spoiler alert. Saying that they changed the ending because they want to do season 2 now. So we'll see what happens with that. But I just don't know how you're gonna have season 2. Like how are you gonna have Obi-Wan unless Vader won't even be in season 2? Because if they're going toward that battle between Vader and Kenobi, like they can't just change what happens in the New Hope. So you know, hopefully they don't mess that up. That's the only thing I'm a little worried about. But I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like they had enough with the Grand Inquisitor and the 5th brother and Vader. Like they didn't have to have just some random new character just for no reason. I don't know. But like I said, I'll give it a chance and see. We're only halfway through it. Alright, so I just basically just kind of connected some of this down here. Nothing too exciting. Just kind of building it up. All right, we're on step 20. Let's see, 2 red, 2 gold, 4 of these small banana, and more of these mouse droids. One gold, actually 2 gold, 2 red, and a bunch of mouse droids. They do look like mouse droids. 4 of the bigger ones and 2 of the smaller ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more. There it is. All right. So now we are doing. So just kind of building it up more, probably just to make it nice and sturdy. All right. So we're going. I'm going to put this guy first, looks like. Let me see what I got going here. So I'm on top of the blue. Okay, here we go. So on top of the blue, and then the red. There we go. So basically just put that red one and that small banana piece together, and then we're doing the mouse droids all the way down like on the other side. So it's gonna be 2 of the bigger ones, 1 of the smaller, and then we're doing the exact same thing on the other side. And I did skip this gold piece though. Let me go back to that really quick. So it goes to the white to the blue. So that's what the one side looks like. And I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other side. Sure I got that lined up. Yeah, that's the important thing, is it ties together. It makes sense. I agree. I mean, we don't, I mean, you think we all know we're gonna get a little Qui-Gon sometime, and my guess would be that he's going to, go back after being defeated, and he's gonna try to reach out to him again. I hope we don't wait till the last episode. I mean, we'll probably see some type of training, I would assume. And I mean, I think it's obvious that Kenobi's gonna have to win the next battle, because it only makes sense with New Hope. Yeah, we'll see though. I mean, I just hope they don't mess it up. I mean, I get there's so many theories out there, but I do like how Vader kind of left him, because I think he just wants to kind of torture him, just like he got tortured. And I think that's why he left him there, and kind of let him escape. And the other thing is too, I don't know how you feel about this. I'm almost positive that there's a human or somebody in that like robot. I can't remember the name of the robot right now, but like it has to be, because he had the little hammer or whatever it was. If it was a robot, he wouldn't have had that. So I think there's something definitely going on with that. So I need to put these 2 little banana pieces here. So basically, for step 21, I'm just putting more plates on and just building it up more. And then I need 2 of these black pieces on top. 2 long black pieces. There you go. So just these 2 guys right here. Just going on top of that. And it goes all the way down. And actually, and I just got today in the mail. It's gonna be cool, I think. I don't know if I'm gonna try to build them together, but I just got that Optimus Prime Lego set that once it's done, you can transform it, and without like taking it apart. So I'm really curious to see what that looks like. That one's about 1,500 pieces, so it's not as big. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna break that one open too and try to do 2 at once, because I really want to see that thing transform. So basically, just build up here a little bit more. Okay, now we're on 22. And it looks like we are literally starting a whole brand new part. So I'm going to lay this to the side, and we have a whole new section we're going to start building. I'm just going to organize it over here a little bit to make it find these pieces a little quicker. All right, so I need 1 of these. Make sure it's the right size. There's a couple different ones here. Make sure they're all the same. All right, so I got this guy. And 2 of the little pegs, the black piece pegs. And we're doing the small ones though. So 2 of those. And we are just gonna throw them in here at the first position. And it looks like it's the 5th position. Yeah. And we are combining that with another one of those long pieces. So now I'm thinking I have the wrong one. I think that's gray. Yeah, I did it on the wrong side. I should be on this one instead. The picture, I mean, it's like when you first look at it, it definitely looks black, but then you see the black one and you're like, oh yeah, that one's definitely gray. And we are going to connect these, it looks like. 2, 3, 4, 5. And they want me to put. So this is like this, okay. 1, 2, 3. Looks like there's 4, and hanging over there's 5. Which that doesn't make sense because it can't be 5. Unless I have the wrong piece again. I probably do. And that piece is this one's longer. I'm gonna count this out real quick because I want to make sure I have the right one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is 12. This is 14. Is there another long one? So these are 14. Let me see what these are. There we go. So this is a medium. It's a gray. So there's the light gray, which I thought it was, which it isn't. And then there's the darker one. And then on top of that, here's the black. So in camera, you can tell pretty easily, but on the book, it's a little harder to see. So I got to pop these out and restart. Yeah, I plan on doing the Optimus on camera too. Probably later this week at some point. I'll probably unbox it, and then actually I just got a new sideshow figure. I've done a couple of unboxings on those too. I still have a new one, so I'm gonna do that too. So I actually have quite a few unboxings probably this week. And I'm gonna probably drop a video about Kenobi too after it airs. I haven't done that in a while. I've been busy with all these cons. It's like. And when I have cons, like I usually do like 2 to 3 videos on those because I take so much footage and I try to go to interviews and stuff. Cause yeah, the Star Wars Celebration was awesome though. And my next con would be, I guess it would be SDCC is my next one in July. Glad to be back there, that's for sure. Missing that for a couple years. Right now, the black piece is going to go on here. And I'm going to leave 5. That's what I got. And this part should be 3. I still feel like it's not lining up correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, I don't know how I'm going to get a piece in here. It doesn't look right. This one goes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So actually, that's why. Because I have the longer piece, I miscounted. So let me redo that. So this has to go. Let me see. So that goes there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So strange. It just doesn't look right. Let's take this out and start over. I'm not sure why it's just 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that's good. And then the black one comes on. It still says a 5 showing. I still feel like this isn't working. So here, I'll show you in the book. I'm like confused. So like right here, they're showing me that right here, they're saying I can get this piece in, The problem is that if I leave 5 on the end, which is counting here, there's no way that's going in there because it's only showing half the hole. So that's where I'm stuck right now. Because they're saying I should be able to put this here and another one over here in the third. Unless I move it over one, maybe. I mean, I don't know how else you would do it. I guess you would have to. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5.5. Yeah, this is probably how you do it. So I have 5 and like a half, and over here at least I fit the 2. I mean, we'll know in a second because if this piece doesn't go on correctly, it does say 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, yeah. So that's good. Yeah. So now it's happened yesterday. I don't know why my microphone turns off after like 45 minutes, but I'll just have to use the on the phone there. All right, so we're gonna keep going. So it looks like I need these 2 black squares. I need 2 yellow, bright yellow, and then 4 of these little yellow guys right here. And then 2 of these. So this one I didn't need yet. And then we have 8 of the long blue pegs with 4 black pegs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I saw your comment. I'll get there in 1 second, man. Get rid of that bag. And then 4 of these black pieces. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, nice. Heroes Con. Yeah, I've heard about that. Oh, nice. So, I was just talking to somebody at Celebration about Heroes Con. They told me it was canceled. So obviously obviously it's not. Yeah, I was just literally talking to someone about this. So that's cool. Any good guess there? Yeah, Heroes Con. That's one I haven't been to. All right, so we're taking this. Put that at the side. It looks like for a second. We're gonna take the black square. We're gonna attach these 2 pegs to this yellow and attach it to the square. I know there's another con in Pittsburgh. I think in August that I'm thinking about going, just mostly because Michael C. Hall will be there. Dexter. So I think he'd be a pretty cool guy to meet. But I don't know if I want to just drive I'm in Cleveland, so I don't know if I want to drive it's about 2 hours just kind of for one person. So I'm still kind of deciding on that. I've heard he's a really nice guy though to meet, but a lot of the other people there I've either already met and have something from, or it's not something I collect. Mostly autographs. I do Marvel, I do Star Wars, Game of Thrones. Even though I'm struggling with Game of Thrones because there was a convention in Vegas that was supposed to happen last February, but they ended up canceling it like 2 weeks before because of COVID, and so that was unfortunate because they had not the greatest lineup, but they had Bran was going to be there, Hodor, Joffrey. I'm trying to think who else was in that list. There's 4 or 5 that I was going to get autographed. And then I got a couple. I got Ian Omenheiser, who voiced Skeletor. I got his autograph on a really cool Masters Universe poster, and then also on a Funko Pop. I'm trying to think what else. I'm kind of looking around. Mike Becker, I got on a Vacation Freddy that I met him last year. And then if you didn't see the video, I got pulled up on the stage at the Funko booth at Summer Celebration and won a proto. It's awesome. So yeah, if you go back and look at the videos, look for the one that I think it actually is in the title. So that was pretty cool. My buddy was there and he happened to just be walking by because I'm like, dude, I'm gonna be in this line for a while. It's like, you want to walk around, that's cool. So he ended up coming back when I was about the stage and he got the whole thing on camera. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, but I mean, those are most of the autographs. I have some Twin Peaks autographs. I'm a huge Twin Peaks fan. I really wish they would make a new season. I love that show. I sent away, if you're a horror fan, actually I'll show it to you real quick. I got so I had I have the Chase Freddy, and then I have the syringe hands. So what I did is I took this and I sent it, and I went to robertengland.com and I sent it away, and let me see if we get that glare out. But yeah, he sent that back to me, so that's pretty sweet. And then for his certification, like the the COA, this is what he puts on there. Let's see if you guys can see that. Try to get that glare. There you go. If you can't read it, I'll read it. It just says, from the boiler room of Robert England, this is your COA, bitch. It's pretty cool. So I got that in a pop shield. So yeah, so I think it was like $100. So if if you're a horror fan and you have a Freddy Pop, consider doing that. You just go to robertengland.com. I sent it away. It probably got back to me in like 2 weeks. So it was pretty quick turnaround actually, but yeah, Michael C. Hall. I wish they made Dexter Pops. That would be a no-brainer for me because I would go and get that. I would go in and get it autographed. But yeah, I don't know. I can't believe they've never made Dexter Funko Pops. It's crazy to me. I mean, I don't know if they can't get the license or what that holdup would be, but because Dexter's a great show. Even though, again, I don't know if you guys have seen Dexter, but I still like the original, I think, better than the new one. But it is what it is. Still doesn't take away that's a great show. All right, so right now we're just building up this black square right here. Yeah. Like I said, it was just basically a lot of footage of the convention. I was able to catch a little bit of when Pedro came on stage. I got a little bit of snippet of that. A lot of cosplay. There was a lot of droids riding around. The one, the group, I think they're called Droid Builders, and they had the Imperial probe droid, just remote control, just riding that thing around the whole. It was awesome. It was so cool looking. So I have a little footage on that guy too. All right, so it looks like I'm doing 2 of these. So let's go ahead and get this part rolling. Yeah, it's awesome that he does that. Now I just started watching Stranger Things today, actually, the new season, and I heard he's in it. So with him being in that, even he might start doing some conventions. I know he does a few here and there. I've never been to a convention where he's been. Which is why I sent away for it. And that was also during COVID when we couldn't get together. But yeah, I mean, it was pretty sweet that he was able to send it back and just. So I always like meeting the people. It makes it a little more fun. But during COVID, didn't have much of a choice. doing this one backwards. Here we go. Attach. And it's gonna throw these ends in there. Then we feel like that. Oh, you know what? That's why it says I'm not paying attention. That's why. It's the black ones, not the blue ones. I was gonna say it didn't look right. There we go. And then the blue ones go on the inside, and I'll show you what these look like here in a second. Because then the whole thing gets attached to that last long piece we just created. Did you finish the whole first part of the season? I'm loving it right now. A little confused, I guess, just because it's a lot different than the last one. You know, I guess sometimes I just don't understand like how these things always come back. But you can kind of see from the first 2 episodes, because that's we just finished. You can see that like obviously there's more than just one type of creature living underneath. So I do like that because. You know, how many times can we see, was it the Mind Flayer or something? How many times can you see the same guy over and over again? So I do like how they're changing it up. I'm assuming that they're going to explain a little bit of this. So there's that. There's 2 of these, and we're just going to throw them on the ends of these. And then I'm just going to assume at some point we're going to connect this to the other piece we built. So that's where we're at right now. And now that takes us to step 26. Yeah, oh yeah, it's definitely different right now and definitely darker, which I don't mind at all. Like I'm glad it's a little darker. Like that opening scene was nuts. And I'm trying to remember, they like I don't think they ever said that. You know, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, but I don't think they ever really said anything about her like killing people like that. So that was definitely very interesting. All right, so we have the gray. We're gonna go ahead and build this up. So let's see. Okay, I see what we're doing. So we're basically building the same thing we did earlier, and we're just gonna attach it to the other side. So that makes sense. All right, so we're gonna take the, let's see what piece they want me to have first. I think the black piece. How many steps is it? I don't know. There's four books. So like for example, this book 1, which is what I think this is the whole thing. I don't know. Well, there's let's see. There's one here. I'll look. So this is just that middle section. So this takes you all the way up to book 2, and there's 221 steps just in the middle section. So if I would have to be 800. Has to be 600 maybe. Because I know the second book I looked at definitely was not as thick as this one. But yeah, I really won't know until I open up all 4 boxes. Because I'm like, yeah, like here's the other book. So this is book 2. And like this book is definitely not nearly as thick. So this one leaves you off at step 337. So I mean, it's probably gonna be like 700, between 600 and 700 steps. And I'm trying to think, this land speeder was, what was the land speeder? I think it got up to, I want to say it was close, like right around 400. So, yeah, I know, right? Like Optimus is probably going to be a lot of steps too, just because to make it transform, you know, you're probably going to have to do some crazy things to make it actually move. I don't know. You know, it's crazy. I was telling my brother about this and about the Optimus Prime, and you know, like when we were kids, we collected all of this, and it still drives me crazy that my mom got rid of all of it. Like, you know, I'm like rebuying things that I've already had, and I was telling him, I'm like, dude, you remember like we used to play with Legos all the time, and we would literally make the Legos into like robots that could just literally transform by moving the pieces, on and off, whatever. And now to like have a Lego that actually literally does it, I'm like, it's unbelievable. Like we were doing that when we were like 6 or 7 years old, and it's like now they made it where you don't have to take the pieces off to transform it. It's kind of nuts when you think about it. I'm like, why didn't we think of that? We could have been selling those for, I can't remember what I paid for that. It's like 150 or something. I did have $50 off because of this purchase, so that was nice. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna connect these guys here. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that means the last 4. Okay. Actually, I did it backwards. This guy's go on this side. 4. All right. And then we attach the gray like we did earlier. And now I know how this works, so I know how to do it correctly. I'm basically just doing it on the other side this time. And then we're going to snap this black piece on and we'll be rolling. And then that's going to go on like this. Yeah, some of these pegs, man, there we go. So that's what it looks like. All right, next we're taking 4 of these long blue pieces. And we are going to put them on the ends. And it looks like it's alongside in. And it looks like it's right in the middle. With one little space in the middle. There we go. So it's just attaching so other pieces can attach to the sides. And then we're going to take these 2 long, looks like the light gray, and attach them. All right. Now we're bringing back the original piece we built. All right, so now looks like we're putting this on top. Let's see. So we're tossing this guy, looks like right in the front, all the way to the back. So now we have one big piece. There's the thickness. That's what it looks like on top. And again, I think that this is where the legs are going to be attached, and those little side holes there. That's a strange piece. That piece looked like this again. If you didn't get to see it earlier, so it's already molded on there, and that's what it looks like. I mean, I don't know. I guess that the legs did go there though. It might be a little small. I don't know. I feel like that's where they are. I'm kind of looking at that box. Yeah, we'll see. To me, that's kind of what it looks like. All right, so we are grabbing some of these plates now. So we need 2, and then we need 2 of the smaller pieces. 1, 2, and we need 2 more of these, and we need 2 longer pieces. And now we're just gonna cap the top of this. So 1, 2, 3. Same thing on down here. Line it up. Okay. I'm just gonna do all 4 sides and I'll show you what it looks like. And I just lost my green piece. Actually, I put the wrong piece on that. longer one. And finally, this one and this one. And that was step 30. So now you can see I'm starting to plate the top of it. $31. I'm curious to see how many steps this is for bag one. Looks like we got quite a bit left to do here still. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to 35. So I'm gonna do 4 more steps and take a little break here. All right, so 31. Let me see. Oh yeah, so like the Millennium Falcon. They had it at Star Wars Celebration. Before I bought this, I was looking, but like yeah, they were reselling it for like almost $1,200, and that was the one from The Force Awakens, and yeah, it looks pretty massive too. So when I saw this one, I was like, you know, it was less money, it was brand new, and I don't know. I never had an AT-AT as a kid, so I thought it'd be kind of cool to build. I was able to recapture that Millennium Falcon. I think last summer actually, I found it at a toy store, and I was able to buy like the OG from Empire Strikes Back. So I have it next to my the newly released Slave One that was released about a year and a half ago or so, and then my Razor Crest. So I kind of have it all set up like that. So yeah, so that's why I kind of decided to go with that at. But yeah, the Millennium Falcon, even the Razor Crest one, even though it looks a little small, because I saw a picture of it built at Star Wars Celebration, it's a little smaller than I would think. It's actually like the land speeder is actually bigger. So I know that was like kind of a special edition. I wish the Razor Crest was a little bigger though. But yeah, the Millennium Falcon, that's kind of like, that's like the ultimate grill right there. We need 4 of these long gold pieces, or not gold, but that banana color. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're putting that together. We're doing this twice. And then we're gonna toss these little white ones on top. All right, so we're gonna go, so we need 8 of these, no, 10 of these. So goes 1, 2. Nope, wrong way. Do you have any Lego sets yourself? All right, so that's what that piece looks like. And then we're doing the same thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2 more of these. We'll get those out now. Two, 3, 4, 5. And then these are gonna go inside, it looks like. So, oh, okay, so I'm flipping this over. Oh, okay. So you can see the 2 yellow on the bottom, that's where these are gonna be attached to. So I'm going to go, let's see. Looks like they're inside. I feel like I'm putting, oh, you know what? Oh, there we go. I think this is how you do it. Is that gonna go up though? Or is it this way? No, it has to go this way. Yeah, I'll show you in a second. okay. That looks right. It's actually not, well, actually, so it is attached into the yellow. It's attached into the yellow and the green, which is why it's a little tricky to get in there. So that's what it looks like. And then from the bottom, there they are. Maybe this is the little hole that Luke slices. All right, then we're capping the bottom here. It looks like we're gonna cap this piece and this piece here on the back, the back basically. So we're just capping those two, those banana pieces. All right, so 33, 34, 35, and 36 all go together with 37. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end at 37 then. So I'll do the next 4 steps. All right, so we're looking for red. I need, so 1 red. I'm looking for a blue piece and a black piece. So I'm looking for those little pegs. And I'm looking still, where is it at? So not the same. Here's it. Okay, so one of these in the red. All right, so the black one goes on the end, blue one goes on the other end, small end first. And now I'm looking for this gray piece. Tell you, man, some of these just don't want to go in right away. There we go. All right. So that's all we really did. Nothing crazy. Connected that. And now we're going to build upon that. And we are going to need one of those crazy leg pieces that I thought was, so this little guy again, the little platform. So I need that. I need the green. And I need a square, a 4 square, or 4 peg piece. I really wish I knew the names of these pieces. Just kind of throwing out made up names on these. I'm at the look online. I guarantee there's somewhere on there you can actually find the real names of these pieces. I am looking. Oh, okay, black piece right here, and the 4 piece. That one is the darker color. Here it is. All right, so we are putting this on top. Do you have any Lego sets right now, or have you ever done one of these? Green, and then this part's extending out. So we just built that part up like that. 36. So 1 long piece. I need another green. I need one of these and one of these banana pieces. All right, so the banana piece, let's see. Looking at it this way, so, oh, okay, so this piece goes on first then. This piece. So it looks like this is here. One, two, three. And then the banana piece, and then this green piece is gonna hang off the side. And I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, here, green piece right here. So basically just built whatever this is gonna be. And I'm assuming I'm going to put this on here somewhere. So let's see. 30. So this is 37 right here. So I have it flipped around. And we are putting this. Let's match it up. So it looks like it's going right on top. Here we go. And then I'm assuming my next step is going to be to do the other side. So that's what that one side looks like. It's a little higher, you can see. There you go. Whew, man, this is a lot, that's for sure. All right, I think I'm gonna call it. I'll continue this at a later date. I'll probably do a little bit here by myself later tonight or something, and then I'll do another live, and then I'll do an unboxing on that Optimus Prime as well later in the week. So, all right, I appreciate you guys taking a few minutes to just stop by and say hey. Don't forget to check out my Instagram, headless_Ned_Stark. I'm on Twitter as well at headless_Ned. And yeah, TikTok, all that good stuff. I appreciate it. All right, guys, have a good day. I'll see you in the next video. And don't forget, keep those HUDs on. See you guys. Oh, wait, I saw it. I saw your comment. Oh, yeah, definitely. It's coming along for sure. It's coming around for sure. Absolutely, man. I appreciate it. Thank you.